Hey guys, came for 15 back at it with another video for you guys, and we are here. Yes, only a few days later, but we are here. We are back with Bleach. I know we missed the last few episodes of part 2 of Thousand Year Blood War arc, but let's make sure we don't miss any more because this shit has been crazy.
hmm And it continues to be crazy, and it's only the first episode of the third part.
Dude, don't, oh my goodness, man. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. How is Ichigo going to beat this dude? He I'm literally at a loss for words.
I don't know. I don't know what to say either, man.
Bleach is back. We knew Bleach would come back and be just the amazing show that it's always been. This episode, now, this episode kind of had some elements of the last episode. Like, it was kind of a flashback to what, just to refresh our memories, what happened, but there was
Mm,
still some new content.
yeah.
So you have it to where you have Yhwach versus Kiyosabe, right?
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Hold on, I'll pull up their names. Um, hold on. I had it. I just had it. Ichibe, Hyosobe. So Ichibe. You have Ichibe versus Yhwach. That, um, we'll get to that in a second.
hmm
And then you have Shigarami go up against Uruyu.
And the other Quincy's.
Well, the other Quincy's got taken out like easy like that.
Well, we say taken out, but
So, okay. So since we didn't review the last episode, what happens is one, all the other Squad Zero members were getting like owned by these guys. They were getting absolutely owned by these Quincy members that came up to the Squad Zero facilities, right?
mhm.
They all end up like, well, we're not strong enough, so let's do what we need to do. And they know, like, all right, it's time to pull out the secret weapon. They all kill themselves. Now, I was upset because I'm like, some of these guys are actually cool. I was upset that the one girl died.
Mm. And only one of them remains.
Yes, which is Shigarami. And she just showed off how badass she is.
Yeah.
The only
Bone.
problem is it's too bad we won't see no more of that because, well, goddamn Uryu had to kill her.
Yeah, because Yhwach awakened somehow.
So they all kill themselves and they give basically, I guess you could say, their spiritual pressure all to Shiragami. And she unleashes her Bonkai.
It's one of the most trippiest Bankai I've seen.
So it rolls out this red freaking mat or a red carpet. How about that? Red carpet. And it puts these Quincy members all in like these different rooms.
hmm
And one by one, you just see how they're getting picked apart. Now, I personally think this is all illusion shit, if you ask me. So yeah, one of them like they're like, "Oh, you think this funny?" He literally shoots the mirror of himself, dead, kills himself. One of them had like these spikes coming from the ground, literally smashing. I'm like, that might be the most brutal one.
Hmm.
One freezes to death.
And
Honestly, I think out of all of them, freezing to death is probably the least painful one.
yeah, probably the most tame. Then again, you're used to the cold, so you probably wouldn't know.
I would rather freeze to death than all the other deaths. I would not like to get physically killed. I feel like one, the pain, unless you just get killed on impact.
Hmm. I Honestly, considering that we've never really experienced it, it's kind of hard to
I
say.
don't want to experience that for a long. If I were to die, I'd rather die of natural causes.
Hmm.
Anyways, enough about that. Anyway, so you have that. The one dude who we thought was the right hand man to Yhwach, I forgot his name. Sorry, it's been a while. It's been a long time since I've seen this. I'll get their names down. He ends up getting burned. And then Uruyu, well,
He was getting strapped,
yes.
getting ready to die.
Now, in the meantime, you have Ichibe. He's going up against Yhwach. And they were having like an even match. Like they were having an even match. And then he unleashes his freaking Bankai and he paints Yhwach black.
That's the name of this Bankai. Black.
And literally says, "You're the black ant. You will be stepped on. You're nothing more than a black ant. You will forget the name Yhwach. You're just now a measly black ant."
The king of ants. The black ants.
And he just taunted. He was like, "So how does that make you feel?" And Yhwach ain't saying nothing. He just like,
I.
So then that's when we also see more elements of his power. He then is like, "All right, time to take you out of your misery." He then like stamps down, and this huge, gigantic ass like foot comes down and kicks him off the ledge, right?
Mhm.
Then he like is gonna like he does the
Claps his
clap.
hands together and smashes Yhwach with some huge hands also.
Yes. And he's basically watching Yhwach fall, and he's like, "Well, I've done what I needed to do. It's over with. It's good. He's taken care of." And I'm just watching this, and I'm just like, I don't know if that's exactly over, because I've watched too much anime to know that the main big bad guy does not really die that easily.
Yeah. And we saw from trailers before, obviously.
Yes. So these pillars of light, the pillar of blue light just shows up, and he's back. And then Ichibe is like, "Oh, you've returned. Like that would have put you out of your misery, but I guess I'll have to finish you off for good this time, huh?"
And then yeah, he starts chanting somehow. Was chanting some kind of dance and power, and somewhere near the end of that chant, Yhwach basically mimics him, and that catches him off guard.
Yeah. And you're just like, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah, and then Yhwach was like, "Do you understand now? I can see everything coming now." And you can tell because he has multiple pupils.
He has multiple eyes. So now, one, the opening's great. The ending's also great too.
Yeah.
At the end of the opening, you just have Yhwach's face with a bunch of eyeballs, and I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? And then I see this, and I'm like, oh,
That's what it means.
this man doesn't just have one pupil. He has like more pupils. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh,
And that basically awakens the other Quincy's also that's having a fight with it.
especially awakens Uruyu.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, Uruyu's having a fight with Shiragami. He ends up actually kind of somewhat breaking out because of it. So because of I guess you could say it's Quincy awakening. And essentially that he has a fight. Now Shiragami's like, "Oh, I never thought you would break through, but I guess I'll have to deal with you personally." So Uruyu's fighting her and everything. And the thing is, most of his attacks are stalling. She's like easily getting the best of him. Like, it's no contest. Like, there was a part where she like turns the floor into lava, and Uruyu has to jump to get out the way. But the thing is, he has that like Quincy barrier thing that protects them. I forgot what it was called.
I forgot what it was called also.
And obviously she's like, "Oh, so that thing has awakened within you. It seems like the king has finally come back, huh?" Now, their fight gets hectic to the point it looks like he gets stringed up again. Like he gets wrapped with the like cloth, and it's like, "Oh, she got Uruyu."
Yeah, but then all of a sudden, Uryu exclaims, "What are you talking about? You're the one trapped in your own bankai." And then you see her literally strapped within her own.
Bonkai.
I was like, well, shit.
Yes. And then he shoots the arrow,
Pierces her dead.
pierces her. Dead. And I'm just like, I am personally simp for her, but I know a lot of Bleach fans that were simping for a Shiragami, they pissed.
Well,
Killing all these damn waifu characters. Killing all these damn girls, man. And you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Bleach has the best looking female cast out of any shonen anime. They all snacks. They're all snacks. And then they killing them left and right. I'm still haven't gotten over Bombietta dying and the way they use Bombietta's corpse.
I don't know what they're gonna do with her at this point, because yeah, I think she's a lost cause right now.
Who is the one controlling Bombietta again?
That one, I don't know. I forgot her name, but is that even a her?
I am rewatching part 2 in the English dub again. Also, you remember the blonde looking Quincy that looked like Shinji?
Yeah.
Well, that character is voice acted but not by Lucy Christian. Crap. Who's the girl that voices Lucy? Harphelia?
Jeremy Lee?
Yes, I thought. Sorry.
How could you have forgotten her?
Sorry. I'm ready to play Sparking Zero, guys. Jeremy Lay voices her.
Dang.
Yeah. I heard that and I was like, oh. That's an interesting role for Shermie Lee to take. Personally, I felt like it would have been better if Shermie Lee voice acted Bombietta because it feels like that would fit her personality more, but I'm not mad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Even maybe they could have had her play the freaking lunatic that controlled Bombietta's corpse and she could have finally been the lunatic bad guy. Like
funny how they have her play the role of her and Ichigo's mom.
Oh yeah, that's right. She did voice act Ichigo's mother.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're like, have 2 roles. She is a great voice actress.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, she can have all the roles if she wants.
My words exactly.
Anyways, so she dies, and it seems like all the other Quincy's are fine.
Yeah.
Now they start walking up the stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now before they start walking up the stairs to meet up with Yhwach is fighting Ichibe. Ichibe is trying to attack Yhwach. This man got instant transmission before Goku ever had instant transmission. I mean, not instant transmission, Ultra Instinct.
Mm-hmm.
He's just dodging him. He slashes behind you. He slashes in front of him. Oh, is that the best you can do? Really? I'm just like, this guy can't be touched. And he talking about, oh, I see everything. I'm like, this guy's got. I'm like, so with his multiple eyes now, he can see. He can just see everything. He can just know when you're attacking and where you're attacking. I'm just like, yo, bro. I'm like, listen, yo. Aizen was OP as shit. The man was legitimately on his demon shit. This motherfucker crazy.
The opening and the ending are teasing me, man. They keep showing us Aizen. I still think he's gonna be the final villain. I still think it's gonna be the final
scene with Aizen.
Hmm?
Didn't we see the post-credit scene with Aizen?
Yes. We saw that too. I saw that too.
We'll get to that in a second. So he's dodging all these attacks, and then eventually he gets impaled. Ichibe tries to do another attack, and when I tell you, man, listen. The first 2 parts, we see some gory ass shit in Bleach. Ninja, I was not prepared for this shit. I literally jumped when I saw this shit.
I was like,
I was just like, oh.
uh,
He blows him up in one hit. His head falls off. His body, his arms, legs, everything's just gone. And I'm like, these motherfuckers decimated Squad Zero just like that. I'm like, who's gonna stop this guy? I'm sorry, man. I love Ichigo. He's gonna need a massive ass power up to beat this dude. Cause ain't no way this last training is gonna have him beat this guy.
then again, we haven't really seen the full extent of his power, so I have no idea.
He might need to go into his hollow mass shit to detail this one.
I wonder how that would look now, considering the new getup that he's got, and he has two swords now, and
Dog, when I saw that shit, I'm like, who's gonna beat this guy? This guy's oh my god.
Honestly, I'm as still not as you are. I think, but for now, I think I'm more worried about how Ichigo's gonna get through to Uruyu.
Now, another thing that they make to mention, like talking about like how long he was awake. It's like, okay, no, now that he's fully awake now, this is the true extent of his power at his 100% max. So it makes it sound like he was only maybe going like 80/90% of his power the first two parts. Now we're seeing 100% Yhwach and what he can really do. Lord, help me. He's walking up the stairs because he's reaching to the Soul King, right? He gets all the way to the Soul King's headquarters. And he just like, well, there you are. But now it's time to put this all to an end.
Shink.
And it's also implied that, if I correct me if I'm wrong, it's implied that the Soul King is related to him.
Yeah.
Didn't he say father or brother?
His father.
Lord have mercy. If the Soul King is half Quincy himself, my mind's warped, man. My mind's warped. I'm sorry. Yhwach is the Soul King's potential son. I mean, yeah, son. What is going on here? Now, Ichigo and the others are traveling up. Now, I look at this party and I'm just like, the only ones I legitimately trust in this party are probably Ichigo and Yoraichi. No disrespect to Orihime, Chad, and I'm sorry, no disrespect to the other guy, Ichigo's cousin, Ganju. How are they gonna beat these dudes? Now, again, we haven't seen what Chad and Orihime's done after their training, so I'll give them a punchy chance. But after what I saw, I'm like, how are they gonna stand up against these dudes? I'm sorry, because they're OP too now. They got the power boost as well.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll have to see. They get up there, they see Ichibe's parts all over the place. Orihime tries to go in and try to heal him, but then you have it to where Ichibe's talking to Ichigo. Ichigo hears him and he's like, call out my name. Ichigo calls out his name. Oh, he comes back!
Yeah. That works. I guess, like it says, names have power, but unfortunately for him, he's it'll take him a while to recover his strength, and because Squad Zero has been officially defeated, now it's up to Ichigo and his friends to stop Yhwach.
Yep. Now Ichibe tells him, like, do not let him kill the Soul King, otherwise everything is gone. The world of the living, the Soul Society. He said one other term.
Yeah. Basically, Soul Society, Mundo,
Yeah, everything, every place we know of is gonna be gone. Now, does this mean it's like literally like, for example, Fairy Tail in the last battle? If Zeref walks through the portal, everything's gone because he resets the timeline?
Well,
Or, or is it just like there's a timer of how long this thing will all like become nothing? We don't know if it's
yeah.
instant or if there's going to be a time limit.
Well, considering we just saw Yhwach stab the Soul King just now, I'm assuming there's going to be a time limit. I'm assuming.
I guess so.
There's no way they're just going to end things just like that.
Because when the moment he says, like, don't let him reach the Soul King, don't let him kill him, that's when Yhwach just stabs him. And I'm like, you're too late.
You're too late.
And even then, they gotta go up this freaking stairs, and Uruyu and the other Quincy's gonna be right there waiting for them. Which means we'll finally get Ichigo versus Uruyu. The shit that they teased in the opening in part 2 that we never got. Well, we got a little clash.
And that's it.
That's it. I want to see Ichigo versus Uruyu part 2. Because we know Ichigo gonna try to figure out why Uruyu did what you did, bro. We friends.
Mm-hmm.
If Uruyu tells this man, you're just a soul reaper, get out of my way, I might cry.
Well, then again, at this point he's not wrong, because Ichigo's now officially a full-on soul reaper. So
He is not wrong, but it's just like you betraying your friends. I know you may have had your issue with Ichigo, but at the end of the day, he's still your friend. And if anything, Chad and Orihime are your friends.
Then he did mention there's a reason why he's doing all this, but we
still don't know.
Yeah, we still don't know.
So maybe we find out what the reason was. And I ain't gonna be too goddamn happy. I'm pissed at Uruyu, man. And don't let him hurt Orihime. If he hurts Orihime, I might have to be telling Ichigo, kill him. Kill him.
Go ape shit on him.
Because listen, Orihime is my babe. My babe. I love Orihime. She's too much for me. She's too innocent. She's too innocent. Again, she's still looking like a whole snack with that outfit she's wearing. I'm sorry.
In other words, she might not be as innocent as you may think.
They really tested a lot of men's patience when it comes to her design.
Oh yes, that's true.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You're getting people to go look up Rule 34, aren't you? I see what you're doing, Bleach Anime. I see what you're doing. It's not like the art's bad. I will say that much.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Orihime, Yoriichi, Soifon, Rangiku.
All their art. All their art. All the Rule 34 art.
Even Haribel. Jeez. Oh my god.
I haven't. I'm done. Enough. We're done doing the Rule 34.
Yeah, let's stop there.
But I sent for Rangiku Rule 34 art. It's funny. Anyways, moving on. So the thing is, it looks like that's where that episode ends from that part, and everything. So we'll see. You get the nice, cool, badass ending, and then you get a post-credit scene. Shunsui walks in this dark cavern.
And
this man looks up. And
is this guy doing what I think he's about to do?
I think your prediction came true. I think your prediction's coming true. He's getting out. He's getting out.
I was like, Shunsui, have you lost all your senses?
He goes up, and right then and there, it's Aizen who's strapped up, still in that freaking prison chair, looking down at him. I guess the saying goes, desperate times call for desperate measures.
This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea, but my prediction is true. My prediction is true. I mean, actually, whether he would actually be the final villain, that's still left to be remain. But I still believe he is going to be the final villain. And at this point, it's slowly but surely coming true.
If the old captain of everything of the Soul Society was here, he would not be doing this.
Yamamoto.
Yeah, Yamamoto. Yamamoto would not be doing this. It looks like Shunsui is gonna release Aizen, and probably try to see, hey man, we're gonna need your help. I don't know. Listen, man, there's a lot of people you can trust. He's not one of them. Because at the end of the day, he's gonna look through his own lens. How can I end up on top?
I'm pretty sure if it was Jamie, she would say yes without hesitation.
Aizen is on the level of Frieza. He's a dastardly villain who only looks out for himself. He'll do what's in the best interest in the short term, and then he has goals in the long term.
Yeah, you cannot like.
Now, unless they're that confident that Ichiko can beat him again, and they prison him up and they lock him up again, I don't know. Unless they got something that can keep him in check, where it's like, we're paying attention to you.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, let's be real. With that ability of his to like mess with people's senses, that's.
And maybe that's what they're banking on to defeat the Quincy's. Unless they have something, unless they have some sort of gear that I guess my Yuri squad created, where it's like, here's a thing, put this on him, and we won't be affected by his little tricks again.
Speaking of Mayuri, I don't know what his deal was, because he was into right now he's doing some crazy shit. He was doing some crazy shit.
He's
right
fighting
now.
currently, if I'm correct, right?
Hmm?
He's fighting, if I'm correct, right?
Yes, and he's doing some zombie shit if you remember correctly.
Yeah.
With some of the fallen Soul Reapers, and with some of the fallen
Arancars?
Yeah.
Quincy?
Yeah, Arancars, yeah. From the past, they were supposed to be dead, but they're alive right now. But
yeah, listen, man, I have no idea what Shunsui has in terms of why he would potentially be releasing Aizen. I don't know. Only thing we know is Aizen did turn down Yhwach, but listen, he ain't working for nobody. He's a one-man crew. He is literally this version's Frieza. And the worst part is he's immortal, so he stays alive for a long ass time.
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of power. Although I'm pretty sure if he does go rogue again, I'm pretty sure the next time they fight him, he should be dead for good. So
I don't know, man, but Bleach does in your Blood War, man. I'm just happy it's back. The animation's great. It's amazing to see, man. I'm just happy Bleach is back. I love this show. I'm glad I got into this show. The animation was fire. The moments were fire. And that's the thing. So, yeah. Definitely can't wait for more. Definitely can't wait for more. So we'll see where it goes. But I'm not too excited for next week. I think he's gonna get out again. Damn it! I hate this guy.
I don't think they're gonna show that in the next episode, but I'm pretty sure in the later episodes. But yeah.
Well, it looks like Shunsui's gonna get involved in the fighting now. It also seems like his vice captain's gonna get involved too.
Yeah.
What's her name again? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I keep forgetting. It starts with an N, I think. Oh, and then it seems like his other boy is gonna be joining in the fight too, even though he's like always very sickly. That's just based on what I've been seeing from the opening.
Yeah, they keep teasing us, but
again, openings typically spoil what you're gonna see in the season, but we got no context, so I don't care. So, anyways, that's all I got to say about Bleach. Anything else you want to add on?
That's it. Then that's it.
But a great return, even though if half the episode was a legitimate recap. Um, I know some people will have some issue with that, but personally, I don't have an issue with it. I have not watched Bleach since I last watched Bleach when the part two ended. So that recap was actually much needed. And then
Yeah.
currently, I am going back and watching part two in the dub because for some odd reason I never actually did that throughout the course of the months. There's too many goddamn anime I gotta watch on my list. I'm behind an Oshi no Ko, and Oshi no Ko season 2 just ended, and I gotta review those episodes individually.
Wait.
And episode 2 had me scared. Yeah, it had me. Season finale had me scared for various reasons.
Oh
And the
boy.
girls I sent for.
You're fearing for them?
Yes, I'm fearing for them.
Okay, you convince me. Tonight I'm gonna start catching up.
Yeah, you need to start binge watching Oshi no Ko season 2.
Wait.
Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here because I think it's time I'm done playing Zenless. It's time I train and get better at Sparking Zero because it officially is, well, not officially. Early access has come out,
Hmm.
and I spent $100 on Digital Deluxe Edition, even though I wanted to be patient. But god damn it, I can't wait anymore!
He was just pissed that I got Caesar King and Zenizon Zero what was I saying? He was just pissed that I got Caesar King and Zenizon Zero before he did. Did I say he did or I did?
So that doesn't happen with Bernice.
Hmm.
And
We'll see. We'll
I might
see.
get another fucking cop out S rank. It better not be Nekomiya. It better be Soldier 11 or fucking Grace.
There's Nakamura.
Nekomata. I hate her. She will not be built. She'll be one of the last characters I build.
People are gonna roast you in the comments for that, anyways.
At least she'll be the third usable physical character, which adds to my synergy. Something that you avoid.
I have synergy. What are you talking about?
Now you can pair up your Lucy and your Piper now. I hope that means you got your synergy now.
Well,
Anyways, hit the subscribe button if you want to get more Camper 15 content. I'll continue to upload my Resident Evil 4 playthrough. I'll have to get at some point when there's so many goddamn games I gotta fucking play. I'll get back to my Epic Mickey playthrough. Lord have mercy. You know? Too much shit. And too much work. So,
why do you do this to yourself?
it's the life of being an adult now. Now I see.
Anyway, like and subscribe, guys, and make sure you get my boy to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year.
I would
Hopefully.
appreciate that. Currently, right now, I just did see I got somebody who just subscribed to the channel.
Hmm. And I
I'm at
got a few.
866.
Yeah, and I got a
Keep
few.
going. But before I get to 1,000, I don't think I'll hit 1,000 by the end of the year. I want to get to at least 900 before the end of the year.
Hmm.
So do that. 1,000. The best part is I'll be able to monetize.
Mm-hmm. As for me,
Means that could be a nice little pocket change I get.
as for me, I'm trying to reach to 100 subscribers. So help me out, guys. I'd really appreciate it.
Anyways, yeah, he's playing the new SAO games, Fractured Daydream, which whenever I get that game,
Your voice cut off, by the way.
what?
Your voice cut off.
I said that's another damn game I got to keep up with. If I end up getting the SAO game, that means Epic Mickey, Sparking Zero, Zenless, and Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Oh man. But so yeah, anyways, without further ado, we'll see you all next time.
Anyways,
Peace.
peace.